What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about mulching your lawn and some of the benefits that come with it. So today it is very hot here in Chicago, the Midwest. It's probably 90 degrees, it's hot, it's sunny, and on top of that it's dry heat. So if you think about your grass, you do want to protect it by adding a layer of grass clippings so it will act like a barrier. Mulching your lawn helps your grass maintain moisture. If you were to water it, that water will not evaporate as fast because there is a layer of grass clippings, and so your lawn will benefit. On top of that, when you mulch your lawn, those grass clippings will break down over time and will act as nutrients into the soil. It's pretty much Mother Nature doing its course here when it comes to the grass cycle. By simply leaving the grass clippings after mulching, there are a lot of benefits for it. So how do you know when you should mulch? So for me, the height of my grass is around, I want to say 4 to 5 inches. I'm gonna probably mow down to 3 or 4 inches. That's a good height to mulch your lawn. If you leave your grass to be overgrown, that might suffocate your lawn with all the grass clippings that you will leave. Now you can go over multiple times and break down those grass clippings even more, but that's just extra work. Just be aware of that when you do want to mulch your lawn. Otherwise, it's probably best if you just pick up your grass clippings and throw them out. So today I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna mulch my lawn. You're gonna see me how I go about it. It's pretty straightforward. On hot sunny days like the one today, it's 90 degrees. You want to avoid leaving your soil exposed. By mulching, you're leaving a very thin layer of grass clipping above that soil where it would normally be exposed. From what I've read, at least, it will prevent from any new grass or new weeds from emerging or growing out of that bare dirt. A lot of benefits when it comes to mulching, and to be honest, I haven't been doing so much of it this summer. I did it last week. I didn't record it, but today I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Yeah, are you guys mulching your lawn here in the summer? Are you guys bagging every time you mow? And if so, how come? I understand if your lawn is fully established where you might not need to mulch, but for me, I did oversee not too long ago. I want to give my entire lawn here more protection by mulching. Enough of me talking, let's go ahead and mulch. All right, let's start off by using my string trimmer and clean up the edges and alongside the fence because it is hard to reach without a string trimmer. For example, this I will reach using my string trimmer, but this is before I begin mulching. As you can tell, there are some areas that are struggling because it is very hot. Just quickly, it's a good idea to leave your grass height a little bit taller, anywhere from 4 inches, 3.5 to 4 inches tall, especially on these hot sunny days. If you're gonna mow, you could do that with mulching. So it's gonna be very beneficial for your lawn if you do both of these things. Let's go, let's get this string trimmer out. By the way, this is a string trimmer that I've been using for a while now. I want to say a couple years. Works just fine. It has a couple settings. It has like the fast setting or the slower setting. So it does have some good power to it. If you're looking for a string trimmer, I do recommend this one. Just keep in mind that the batteries are going to be different for DeWalt, I believe, and definitely different from an Eagle brand that I also use. Most of my equipment is actually Eagle just because I'm able to use the batteries across all tools and equipment. But I decided that a very long time ago to stay with Eagle. I believe it was after I bought this, so I kind of lucked out on that one because, or I didn't luck out on that one because this is the only different battery that I use for my string trimmer. Everything else, I use my Eagle batteries. If you guys know or recommend a string that I can use instead of the Milwaukee brand string trimmer line, let me know in the comments. I'm looking to try out different ones. The line that I use for my string trimmer here, it does break easily. Let me know if you guys are using a very good brand string line trimmer. Drop it in the comments. All right, let's go. Pretty simple. My lawn isn't that big at all, so it takes me a few minutes to go ahead and edge this entire backyard. So I do gotta move some of these. I believe this is a jalapeno plant that the wife is growing. Just some of our flowers that we got here in our outdoor patio. A serrano plant, yep, I even have it labeled, or at least the wife labels it. But here you can see when I thatched, not when I thatched, I mean when I mulched my lawn, these grass clippings are decomposing, they're breaking down, and that is what you want because this will feed back into the lawn. And as you can tell, it's not suffocating the lawn at all. The grass is still growing just fine. But that is what we're looking for once we mulch the lawn. So let's go ahead and do that next. Let's mulch the lawn. Won't be needing this. Put this to the side. Okay, so I don't know how, yeah, this looks pretty dark. Again, I am using a Eagle lawnmower, an Eagle product. If you guys invest in any tools, lawn mowers or anything, just make sure that the batteries that come with it, you can transfer to any of those other tools that are the same brand. So for example, Eagle battery, perfect with this lawnmower and all my other equipment. For example, the leaf blower that I purchased not too long ago. And I also have a actual edge trimmer, not a string trimmer. Alright, my camera died. It's really hot. I have a GoPro, but apparently it's just the camera gets overheated quickly. So I'm not sure where I cut off in the video. If you have an Eagle brand, the batteries, you'll be able to use it for all of them. You know, so if you have a lawnmower, you can use the same battery that would come in a leaf blower. Easy, just use the same battery. So just very quickly, make sure that you do have mulching blades, and actually let me show you guys that right now. So hang on one sec. Here are the mulching blades. It's actually also written on the blades, mulching lower blade there. Just finished mulching my lawn. Yeah, this sticks out like a sore thumb, huh? Yeah, so this brown spot, I believe it was my dog who probably took a mad leak in it. Just gotta wait for it to bounce back. It's not necessarily dead. It's hard to tell. I do see some green growing back, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Anyways, but this is how my lawn looks after a mulching session. Again, on these hot, sunny, dry summer days, mulching your lawn will be super beneficial. It will add a protective barrier to retain moisture, and it will also give back nutrients once the grass clippings break down over time. As you can see, there are some grass clippings. Not too many, so I know that it will not suffocate my lawn. First of all, I am cooking right now. As you can see, the sun is just beaming on me. As you saw, the grass clippings are sitting on top of my grass, but those will break down over time and will act like nutrients. It will feed my lawn. So it's very beneficial to go out there and mulch your lawn, especially on hot, sunny summer days. Are you guys mulching your lawn? I really am curious to see if you guys are mulching or bagging every time you guys mow. If you guys have a small yard, it makes sense to bag it. Go out there and mulch it from now on until summer's over and see if you see a difference. But if you guys have any questions, comments on what I did today, it was a very simple mulching session. I will go back and edge my sidewalks here, but it is way too hot and my camera died multiple times, so it's a sign to just cut the video at this point, do it some other time or later today. But seriously, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. Like and subscribe. Peace.